Welcome, everyone. It's Matt, and today it's Max Monday Caterpie, which is reappearing for June 23rd. Let's go. All right, here's our Max Monday schedule for June. Caterpie's in between the two of the more interesting units of Hatena and Shuckle, but we're going to go over what Caterpie can be used for still, and is it worth our time? All right, here's Caterpie. Caterpie is weak to fire, flying, rock, and strong to fire, grass, and ground. We only really care about this during the fight, as Butterfree is different. Caterpie has IVs from 219 to 249, which is your hundo. Overall, it's a pretty weak unit, something very easy to beat, but Butterfree is very interesting as because it's flying and bug. It has very unique resistances and increased damage. Takes 156% extra to rock, 60% extra to electric, fire, flying, and ice. But Butterfree is strong against bug, 69 or 60.9% fighting in grass and 75.6 to ground. Its evolution is actually pretty easy, only 62 candy to get from Caterpie to Butterfree. And its stats are actually a little low. Its attack is slightly below average, defense is low, and HP is also low. But what really makes things interesting is its high ground and fighting grass resistances. Overall, we're not going to go over Caterpie as it is a 1-star. You're going to be able to go through it really quickly. But Butterfree does have a 0.5-second bug move, bug bite, which does require an elite TM. And I'm not sure it's worth it anymore, but if you're using Butterfree as a tank, that is something that you're going to be looking for. Otherwise, with Struggle Bug, it's just not really a great move in general. For damage capability, now with Metagross having a 0.5-second bug attack, it is much preferred over Butterfree. Metagross is 16 to 23% stronger in general. And so Butterfree used to be our only bug attack, but now with Metagross, that's no longer the case. Really something that we, at this point, really need to acknowledge. For the Butterfree ground defense, though, it is actually a pretty powerful ground defense. Only Articuno is stronger, and it's only between 4 to 9.6% stronger. And honestly, both Articuno and Butterfree are probably only getting to level 20, and at that point, you're taking a 8.7% difference in how much damage you're going to be taking. Articuno does have more HP, but if you are desperate for ground defense, Butterfree is definitely the cheaper of the two for tanks. Articuno is a lot harder to get candy for, but you can use rare candy or your max points to get your Articuno to level 40 fairly easy. Getting the shield, though, is a little bit harder if you focus it on the shield, and you can only get a level 2 shield for Articuno versus a level 3 shield for Butterfree. Butterfree is the better choice. All right, for mega units for candy for Caterpie, we have 4 choices: Beedrill, Pinsir, Scizor, and Heracross. Depending on where you live, Heracross might be pretty plentiful. Otherwise, Beedrill, you still can get free candy or free evolve as well. And we really haven't had Pinsir, Scizor in a while. As I say, Heracross, if you live in the southern US, you tend to see a decent amount of them, but obviously not for the candy. So in general, if you're trying to get Caterpie candy, I'm actually low on Caterpie candy. I will be upgrading one of these goals to use level 3 as you get a 2 bonus catch candy and a 25% chance to get XL on each of the 3 drops. Otherwise, with 2, you get 1 bonus catch candy and 10% XL. So the overall battle plan for Dynamax Caterpie is very, very simple. Honestly, if I remember correctly, that this is the easiest of all of the 1-star battles that I've done. Basically, if you have a fire or flying type, it will just melt quickly, and more the goal, just like with Hatena, is try to take it out before you have to Dynamax or Gigantamax just for speed purposes. But overall, really doesn't matter too much. So is Caterpie worth it for you? Or better yet, is Butterfree worth it for you? As an attacker now, it's not going to be used. You're going to really want to use Metagross at this point. Beforehand, it was our only bug attacker, and I would go through its usefulness in general. But as a ground defender, it's very good overall, and using a 0.5-second move is a plus, where Articuno doesn't have that. But in general, that's going to be your biggest overall push. It's the second best ground defender we have. And with that, since I'm going to be focusing on using this, if anything anymore, I'm going to focus more on the defense and HP side than anything else, which I know we usually don't talk about a great deal. For fighting, it is the third best tank, but frankly, Gengar is far superior for fighting. And honestly, it has the same defense and HP roughly. If anything, it's actually, I think, slightly better than Butterfree. So it's really not worth it using there. And grass, there are just way too many others to use at this point that's better than Butterfree. So at this point, is this going to be a very popular Max Monday? I don't think so. Caterpie it had a lot of uses early on, but it's starting to become a little bit outdated. So let's go with the Urshifu hunt, what to look for June 14th through the 23rd. Right now, for single strike for D-Max, we've still only got Sableye. And for the Rage, we've only got Shadow Murkrow. And for me, I have actually been going through as many Shadow Murkrows as I can find, which is honestly one every other day. For Rapid Strike, I'm still looking to get a lucky trade with somebody to trade my Kubfu, as my other Kubfu that I have right now is a 10, 10, 11. And I really don't want to. That's what I have as for my Rapid Strike. Not ready yet. But if once so, we have Squirtle, Krabby, and Sobble for D-Max. And for Raids, we have Lapras, Kyogre, and Feebas as well. So there's a lot of water raids going on right now. I think I'm good. I just got my lucky trinket. I'm probably going to do it with my son, and we're going to trade our Kubfus. So then I can start doing Rapid Strike pretty quickly as well. And for June 23rd through July 8th, right now, I don't have anything that is out in the wild that I know of. We'll update it when we get closer to June 23rd to see what's currently out there. But right now, we just have our normal T-Max and raids. And that will actually change in the July timeframe as well. With that, that's all I've got for Caterpie. If you like this, please like and subscribe. On top of this, if you made it all the way through, my Discord is up. Check my community page for the link. I will get you on as quickly as I can when I see you join in. And with that, I'm really not going to go through too much others. So, as always, I'll try to do better next time. You all have a good one. Peace.